Yo, this wise guy coming at you, checking in. Uh, I had a friend of mine asked me to speak on how to, we got into a little debate or whatever. He was like, well, since you think you this, you think you that, tell us how to better our community then. So I told him, well, first of all, let me clear something up. I don't think I'm this or that. You think I'm this or that. Because I didn't tell you, I ain't hardly gave you no information about myself. I gave you information about the Dirt Up Nation flag, but you don't know that much about me because I ain't really just told you unless you've been knowing me for years, and that ain't changed now. But anyway, just for you, how do we heal the community? Well, first of all, we have to start with ourselves. You always start with yourself. By you speaking clearly, and by you bringing in positive energy and positive vibes to your community, you start to change the community on your own. You are as a shining example. Your community, the human brain automatically starts imitating things that it's impressed with. Now you may the person that sees you that may be impressed with you will say, okay, I like that, but I want to do it myself. I want to do it how I'm gonna do it. I want to do it how I know, put my touch on it. And then when it's positive, they'll put their touch on it. Like with fitness or nutrition, your body starts to understand that, hey, I'm being fed some good things, I'm being used to my capacity, and it starts to form in that manner. It starts to be able to be used in more things besides storing energy. Now, when you start bettering yourself, and your pattern and your routine keeps going in positive manner, you're not gonna do it just in the beginning. You have to start making small changes first. When you start those small changes, this is general information. This isn't anything new that I'm saying. When you start making those small changes first, that little change is going to, when you make it a pattern, that little change is going to match up to this other little change that you did. And there's going to be two changes. Then those two changes are going to form, it's like a snowball effect. But if you never started, or you never pushed that snowball down the hill, it's not going to build up and be big. Or it could eventually be an avalanche. But if you never roll it down the hill, it could be a big building. But if you never lay your first brick, you'll never do it. So to better your community, you need to start with yourself. You don't know how much just taking a jog around your neighborhood on a consistent basis. You don't know how much that inspires your neighborhood, because they look outside, they see this guy, you may be a big old fella. Then after a few months, you may be just a big fella. You ain't big old anymore. Then after you keep your routine up, and people you start to be an inspiration to them. They've been sitting there watching you from the window, and they could have been out there the same amount of time or even more, whatever fits to them. What I'm saying is, you may be an inspiration to somebody. It may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but somebody may be driving by while you running and say, I need to get out and start running. That's how you start being an inspiration to your community. People want to try to push views on you and try to get you to say what they're saying, when that's not gonna better you, because when you get done with that conversation, y'all gonna go y'all both ways, and you gonna continue to do what you doing, and they gonna continue to do what they doing. But the thing is that you learn from every experience, learn from every mistake, and continue on in your course, a positive, better in your community. If you keep it on your mind, and the opportunities to better yourself and your community will pop out. But it's gonna be up to you to want to better yourself, to continue it going, and to keep it going to where you start seeing results. A lot of people want instant results all the time, but it's not always the best thing, because you want permanent results. But you know, I could talk on that all day. I just wanted to drop some wise words, and hopefully that'll help my homie that I was talking to, help him to see that you how to better yourself in your community, by just starting with yourself, homie. That's all I can really tell you. All right, peace.